G'day all, Shell Strike here, hope you're doing well. So in this one I've created a list of 10 things I'm going to be discussing on what I'm looking forward to coming in Helldivers 2, and it's based on the impromptu question and answers that Pilstead gave on Discord while he was waiting for his plane coming back from Gamescom. Obviously, other than the main thing we've been waiting for, which is a new faction, the Illuminate, which I think is getting very close, these answers to the questions that I've picked out are basically because they've been confirmed by Pilstead that they're working on them and should be coming to the game at some stage. So yeah, that's the main reason why I picked them out of the Q&A list. Some of them are actually grouped into multiple questions because some people actually are asked follow-up questions, so I've grouped them together. They're mainly on mech and sample research. So yeah, the main subjects I'll be talking about for these things we're looking forward to are balance, cosmetics, in-game economy, mechs, quality of life, stratagems, and weapons customization. Alright, so let's get started. So the first question I wanted to talk about was, just wanted to say, very great game, would love to see stronger weapons, but with that more enemies to balance out our new power. Stronger weapons equals more enemies, but the anti-tank weapons need to kill the heavies faster. The answer here was yes, agree, weapons should feel powerful as it says on the box. So yeah, that was one of their main selling points when they released the game. It was actually on the box. So I think finally a confirmation from them that weapons should feel powerful is good. Now I'm not saying that all weapons should feel like that, only some of them. I mean, for instance, rifles just feel woefully underpowered, so, and a few other support weapons, but definitely room for some improvement here, and glad to hear the confirmation from Pilstead and that they'll be making changes on this front. Alright, question 2. Is there any chance of an auxiliary drone of the sort being in the game? It'd be really nice if we can get a stratagem that's like the one mission in Call of Duty MW Modern Warfare where you control a Lockheed AC-130. Yeah, I remember that mission. I used to love controlling the AC-130 and just yeah, causing some devastation there, so it's pretty awesome. Answer was, dude, I wanted that for such a long time. Drone controller, backpack or something, maybe a support weapon. An engineer once did a prototype of a UGV bomb stratagem as a test. It was pretty cool, but not as usable as other stuff. So I would like to see something like a recon drone. That's my personal preference. So you can see what's coming up on certain objectives or bases, such as how many enemies are protecting them. Also, so I can plan my attack better, and yeah, it'd be handy to see if there are any bug nests near or POIs when your visibility's been reduced. So yeah, the drone could see those types of things in the game. It'd be really cool. You just sit there in one spot. Although it'd be dangerous controlling the drone, I guess you'd get attacked. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they implement that. But nice to see that's something that they're looking at bringing into the game. Alright, so the next one is a 2-question set about samples. The first question is, can we spend samples on one-time use items like extra ammo, stims, grenade cap for one mission or op? Answer, it is a good idea. It's actually the way boosters used to work. Second question, could we get some weapons lab to improve weapons using samples? Once you have them maxed out, they are pretty much useless. Answer, haha, you are close to what we are working on. There you go. So I think in regards to the first question, he means Helldivers 1, because every 10 samples you collected in Helldivers 1, you actually got a research point, which you could spend on upgrades. I loved the upgrade system in Helldivers 1, and hope they implement something similar in Helldivers 2. So yeah, that's what I think he's talking about there with the way it used to work. Alright, so number 4, which is actually a group of 3 questions and answers, and they're actually on the review bomb cape. So they teased a cape regarding the review bombing that would have been amazing with the community acceptance. We still have yet to see that. Don't hold your breath here, PSN drama. Answer, we don't want to release it until we get more clarity on the country issue. Question 2, hi, any updates on the review bomb cape and locked regions? Answer, basically review cape is waiting for region conclusion. We don't want to release it until KTS resolved. Question 3, wait, so it's not concluded yet? Could Sony really return on their decision? So the answer here from Pilstead is the other way around. The final decision if it will be sold in more countries. Very interesting. I was wondering when the Revere Bomb Cape was coming out, and it's good to see they are waiting on hearing about the resolution of the region issues. In fact, opening it up to more, back to the way it was originally. So very happy about that. I hope they sort that out, because I want this game to be available to all countries like it was originally. And it's crazy, that Sony stopped selling it in all countries. I mean, they just shot themselves in the foot there. I mean, why would you do that? Less sales. So I think I've mentioned that previously in a video as well on the channel. So a lot of questions about the cape. Interesting. All right, question 5. As a big fan of the black and yellow OG armors, will we get some version with engineer perk at some point? Answer. The team is working on a colour mod system, same as vehicle patterns for armours. So yeah, this is also something I've been waiting on and was hoping they would introduce it into the game. But they'll have to implement it in a certain way so we don't have any crazy colour mods. Some things just don't look right. So yeah, I can't wait for this, but it has to be, has to have some sort of limitations for aesthetics' sake. I think the limitations will be that they're just going to implement it similar to the mech colours. So when they release a war bond, you'll have some extra colours you can get for your armours that you can change. So I think that's the way they're going to implement them. So he did mention they're similar to the mech and vehicle patterns. So they'll just be doing the same thing here for armour. Alright, question 6. Can I please have my LAS-13 Trident back from HD1? From Helldivers 1. Answer, I think this is on the list of upcoming weapons, but not 100% sure. So, that's nice. I remember this weapon when I used to play Helldivers 1. It's a shotgun laser weapon, so yeah, very powerful and a nice weapon choice to add to the game. Looking forward to it, hopefully if they add it. Wouldn't require ammo reloads, and yeah, it might be a nice weapon to deal with hordes and chaff. Maybe better on the bug side than the bots, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, question 7. Can we expect AT-47 emplacement from HD1 in the future? And the answer here is, oh my god, yes, it's so cool. We have only one emplacement, but more are coming. Wow, okay. So that's what I'm talking about, more emplacements. The only one we have currently is the HMG emplacement, as Pilstead mentioned, and it's crazy good. More of them would be amazing, like say a recoilless rifle emplacement, or AT emplacement, or a grenade launcher, or air burst for air defense. So sounds like that is something to look forward to. So very excited to hear they've got more emplacements in the pipeline. Okay, question 8 is another two questions and answers, and it's actually on the mechs. Question 1, what about reloading mechs, like picking up ammo while in the mech, or assigning the last used mech like a support weapon? It'd be so fun if you could use the mech the entire game. First answer for Pilstead is I would love it. We have some thoughts on how mech rearm would work, potentially as a tactical objective or a vehicle-based stratagem, or both. Second question is about the mech. For the mech rearm, have you guys thought of using the supply backpack or reload mechs? If you're going to go mech only, it'd make sense to pick it anyway. If you can resupply teammates, why not mechs? And the answer there from Pilstead is yeah, but we think some sort of resupply base with infinite ammo would be the way to go. We will still have to see. We have a design workshop, something in the future to connect the dots. So yeah, okay. This would be amazing. I've been wanting a method to reload the mechs since the Patriot Exo Suit was released, and now we have the Emancipator. Yeah, it just makes sense, especially since they're only 2 cooldowns per mission use, and they've got such a long cooldown. It would be an awesome addition in my opinion, and it would make mechs much more viable and used more, as currently I only see them used in certain mission types like defend missions or exterminate missions. So awesome addition there. Okay, question 9. Has mech customization been considered? Add-ons, mix and match weapons? And the answer is yes. Customization is an active discussion. Mech customization? Hell yes. Mix and match flamethrowers, grenade launchers, even smoke for strategic retreats. How about melee weapons? When are the melee weapons coming? So, the bots have melee weapons, we can go toe to toe with them, and that'd be a lot of fun. I think the possibilities are endless here, and yeah, it would make a lot of players come back to the game in droves. Just that one addition could be very enticing for me to put more time into the game, and I'm sure many other players. Alright, so question number 10, the final one. Do you plan to bring the Exo 51 Lumberer Exo Suit to Helldivers 2? That was in Helldivers 1. The answer here is yes, but I don't know when. So as far as I'm concerned, yep, more mechs. Yes, please, the Exo 51. In Helldivers 1, it was developed as a specific counter to heavy enemy targets. It incorporated a 90mm cannon into the design, and is also armed with a flamer to deal with smaller threats. However, if we can customize weapon loadouts on mechs, this may be not needed, as we could make this mech ourselves from customization. So maybe it's not needed if they implement the customization, but yeah, you could actually make it yourself. Anyway, that's the final question there. That's the 10 questions and answers from Pilstead's impromptu Discord discussion. I hope you enjoyed my takeaways from his discussion. Let me know in the comments below which things you are most looking forward to that look like they're coming into the game. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button for more Helldivers 2 content. Stay safe, and as always, we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.